Hey y'all, this is part one of me exposing my classmate. If the person that I expose finds this video, I don't give for flying fucks what you do about it. So I'll call this kid Jay. Pretty much during class, he always tries to make himself a part of the conversation. He doesn't mind his own business, and he makes fucking disgusting jokes over everything. And yes, I mean everything. Like, for example, in class this one day, I was talking to my friend, I'll call R. We were talking about Wings of Fire books, and I was saying how the winglet books were small. If you read the books, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, while we were talking, this fugly ass kid, Jay, overheard our conversation, and he was all like,
That's what she said.
and yes, I get it. It sounded kind of wrong when you take it out of context. And I'm saying this as a person who likes to make sus jokes sometimes. But when your entire personality is based on just being sus and all you talk about is shit like SX, it's fucking annoying. And this other time in our science class, we were doing this experiment with partners. I obviously chose to be with my friend R. We were just making random jokes about fandoms we are in. And I kidding you not, the entire time Jay was behind us saying shit about how the thing we were making for the project looked like something else. Like, yes, it sort of did look like something else if you know, but he kept repeating it and it was getting on me and a lot of other people's nerves. Like, seriously, just shut the fuck up already. Anyways, apparently me and my friend weren't paying attention enough because Jay walked over towards our bowl with the oobleck in it. And I mainly think we didn't assume anything bad because we were doing our project by the sink, so we just assumed he was going over to wash his hands. We stopped laughing and glanced over at him for a second to see what he was doing. And like I said before, we assumed he was going over by the sink to wash his crusty, greasy ass hands. Me and R decided to continue our conversation. Suddenly, we heard a loud splattering sound, and it took me a moment to realize what had happened. This fucking asshole Jay decided it was a good idea to punch our bowl of oobleck. I'm not kidding you when I say it splashed like everywhere around us. Me and R started yelling at this bitch. And all Jay had the audacity to do was roll his eyes and turn back around to finish his science project. I also forgot to mention at the beginning of the video that literally no one at school likes this kid. At first, I felt bad for him because I was like, he doesn't deserve that. But now I see why people hate him, and honestly, I want to beat the fuck out of Jay every time I see him. Anyways, that's it for this video. I might make a part 2 of exposing my classmates, so stay tuned for that. Bye, silly goobers.